This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Brooklyn Hine. Alexander is off. We start with a wild wreck in La Crosse. A vehicle left flipped over. It happened at the intersection of Winnebago and 17th. The driver did make it out of the vehicle and no word on any injuries. Right now, the cause of the crash is under investigation. Some election results from races around the region. In Westby, Peter Eng and Toby Wood edging out David Egan for seat 6 on the school board. They'll both advance to the spring election. And in Soldiers Grove, Jill Quandal and Harrison Heilman winning in the primary for a village trustee spot, also advancing to the spring election. Developing now out of Los Angeles, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg testifying before a jury. It's over allegations that his platforms are designed to be addictive to children. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla is in the newsroom with details. Seth.
Brooklyn, this trial could set precedents for future cases. So here's what we know. The plaintiff is a 21-year-old woman with the initials KGM. Now, she alleges that Instagram, Facebook, and separately YouTube were intentionally designed to be addictive. They allegedly did that by offering infinite scrolling, autoplay, and recommendation algorithms. In the past, Zuckerberg has testified and answered questions from Congress on youth safety.
A trial like this one will hopefully uncover the disconnect between what companies say publicly to drive up business and engagement and what is actually going on behind the scenes.
Zuckerberg's testimony is likely to focus on how his platforms protect users. The defense has argued that mental health issues, not the platform's designs, have influenced plaintiffs. The plaintiff in the LA case also sued Snapchat and TikTok, which was settled out of court before the trial began. Reporting in the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Seth. Also developing, former Victoria's Secret owner Les Wexner testifying before members of a House committee over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Members are visiting the billionaire at his Ohio compound for a closed-door session. Wexner was labeled a co-conspirator in a 2019 FBI document and was mentioned more than 1,000 times in recently released files. He has denied any wrongdoing. Overseas, the president's special envoy is busy. They're dealing with Iran's nuclear program and the Ukraine-Russia war. CBS Natalie Brand is at the White House.
Negotiators from the U.S., Russia, and Ukraine met for a second day of talks in Geneva, with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky telling his team in a video conference some groundwork has been done, but for now the positions differ. Zelensky said discussions included how to monitor an eventual ceasefire if a deal to end the nearly 4-year-long war is reached. But disagreement remains over Ukraine's eastern Donbas, a region Russia insists Ukraine should give up. Russia's lead negotiator called the dialogue difficult but businesslike, saying the next meeting will take place in the near future.
The U.S. also wrapped another round of nuclear talks with Iran this week. A U.S. official says progress was made, but adds there are still gaps and a lot of details to discuss.
Everything is on the table.
The Trump administration has long insisted on no uranium enrichment, even though Iran has defended its right to have a nuclear program for civilian purposes.
The Iranians say that they're not interested in a nuclear weapon. We know, in fact, that's not true. They have shown a number of things that make it clear that they're interested in acquiring a nuclear weapon. Our goal is to make sure that doesn't happen. And again, the president has a lot of tools in the toolkit to make sure that doesn't happen.
While negotiations are expected to continue, the U.S. has surged military assets to the region, with a second aircraft carrier on its way to the Middle East. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Still no end in sight in the partial government shutdown. The White House rejecting Democrats' latest offer. An official says the administration remains interested in conversations to end it, but the two sides remain, quote, pretty far apart. Well, you know what they say, all good things come to an end. Just like this nice little warm stretch we were having, it sounds like we have some snow on the way. Nicole is here to tell us about it. Nicole, break us the bad news.
Well, some of us might be looking forward to it. It isn't going to be the best, most fun snow out there. We're really going to see some very wet and heavy snow enter portions of the area both today and coming up as we head into the end of the week. But let's start with today's batch. Heavy snow now moving in through southern Minnesota. As you can see, temperatures right now, for the most part, even on that front edge of that snow band, really going to be staying pretty close to freezing, if not a little bit above that. And even in the snow over in Mankato, we're seeing those high temperatures. So this is going to be a wet and heavy snow as it moves across. Looking at our visibilities, they're dropping quite fast, especially when you start to see visibilities and snowfall under about 2 or 1 mile. That's how you can tell we have some heavier snow falling. Right now in La Crosse, we can see those dark clouds starting to move in. Also very windy out there. We're seeing wind gusts close to 37 miles per hour and even some light snow and rain now moving into Eau Claire as those temperatures continue to drop. So a busy weather day ahead of us, but I'll have all the details in a little bit.
All right, thank you, Nicole. New concerns over Social Security. A trust fund that helps finance benefits is on track to dry up by 2032. That's the word from the Congressional Budget Office. It says that spending is outpacing the trust fund's income. The CBO estimates that spending from the trust will rise from $1.5 trillion this year to more than $2.5 trillion in 2036. Now today is Ash Wednesday. The officials start to Lent and Fish Fridays, but there's some bad news. The cost of fish and shellfish is rising. The big reason is grocery price spikes and tariffs. Seafood prices jumped 8% in December. Frozen shrimp spiked 12% and frozen salmon 4%. Now, can a restaurant call boneless wings wings? A federal judge says yes. He threw out an Illinois man's lawsuit challenging the Buffalo Wild Wings menu, saying, quote, no meat on its bones. The judge says that boneless wings is a fanciful description of a common menu item, not a misleading claim that they are deboned. Some changes are coming to the Packers coaching staff. Assistant head coach and special teams coordinator Rich Bisaccia stepping down from his role. Bisaccia has been part of the team since 2022. During his tenure, Packers special teams ranked in the back half of the league each season. Head coach Matt LaFleur made the announcement saying, quote, Rich was a tremendous resource to me and our entire coaching staff. Still to come, a streaming showdown. Paramount takes one final swing at Warner Brothers. Plus, the day of the week that could save you hundreds on airfare. We'll have your consumer news after the break.
You're worried about your mom. Each day seems harder and you're carrying the weight of what to do next. Assisted living senior apartments at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse bring warmth, daily care, and reassurance. Schedule your tour at blclacrosse.org.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
The pain was so much that I couldn't really focus on my job.
Plantar fasciitis. I just was not a happy person.
And I saw the Good Feet store.
And then all of a sudden, I just get these arch supports.
I'm just happier. I feel happier.
It was amazing.
It's a lot easier to be nice when you're not uncomfortable. It's pretty awesome.
The arch supports are never coming out of my shoes.
Nothing worked for me until I walked into that store. It changed my life.
I don't really know if I could put a price on that.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Well, hello. Yes, that's right. You read it right. It is the 28th annual Early Bird Home Show here at the Board Store. We've got great values on all your home improvements, windows, doors, kitchens, bathrooms, siding, sunrooms. Greatest prices of the year. Yes, you can begin improving your home and improving your life by coming to the 28th annual Early Bird Home Show only at the Board Store.
It's the final days of one of our biggest sales. Get this Ashley sofa for just $339. Get up to 60% off list during our huge President's Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $499. A Lazy Boy recliner for just $399. Get a Sealy Posturepedic mattress for just $799 with a free adjustable base. paying no interest for up to 60 months on select purchases with approved credit. The huge President's Day sale at Slumberland. Final days, don't miss it.
You're worried about your mom. Each day seems harder and you're carrying the weight of what to do next. Assisted Living Senior Apartments at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse bring warmth, daily care, and reassurance. Schedule your tour at blclacrosse.org.
Bayer offering massive payouts after claims a weed killer causes cancer, and a new bid in Paramount's hoping to acquire Warner Brothers. Jesse Mitchell has your...
Bayer says it has proposed a $7 billion settlement to resolve lawsuits alleging Roundup weed killer, made by its Monsanto subsidiary, caused non-Hodgkin lymphoma. If the court approves the deal, Monsanto would make annual payments for 21 years. Cancer patients exposed to Roundup before this proposed settlement can file claims for payments, according to Reuters. The agreement does not include any admission of guilt or wrongdoing. The company says it has also agreed to settle other Roundup-related cases. CBS News parent company Paramount Skydance is getting one last chance to make its final offer for Warner Brothers Discovery. It comes after Netflix granted a waiver for talks to resume for a week, despite agreeing to buy Warner Brothers Discovery last year. Paramount Skydance says its offer is superior, but Warner Brothers Discovery says it's still backing Netflix's offer to shareholders. And planning a trip soon? Expedia's 2026 Air Hacks says Tuesday is now the cheapest day to fly domestically, while Fridays are cheapest for international flights. Expedia says Friday is also the best day to snag the most inexpensive fares. And August is the cheapest month to fly internationally, saving travelers on average close to 30% over flying in December. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, more women are vacationing solo. The reason why, up next. But first, a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. We'll be right back.
Spares and strikes will abound with LCT's staged reading of Twilight Bowl. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we believe improving your home should feel good inside and out.
This month, get a free triple pane upgrade on select windows designed to keep your home comfortable year-round.
And with 60 months interest-free financing, upgrading has never been easier.
Clear Choice cares. For every window purchase this month, $5 will be donated to the Hunger Task Force, helping families right here in our community. We focus on the right solutions for your home, not a one-size-fits-all sales pitch.
The Tractor Central Best Time to Buy sales event is going on now through March 2nd on all premium John Deere residential mowing equipment. We're stocked up to maximize opportunities for our customers to save $300 to $500 on John Deere zero-turn mowers and up to $700 on John Deere lawn and garden tractors. Preseason savings at Tractor Central. Get started now at TractorCentral.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's a John Deere day.
Spares and strikes will abound with LCT's staged reading of Twilight Bowl. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Coming up, Drew's hanging with the talented Regina Hall, and she's got a surprise gift for her.
What's it gonna be? Did you put Brad Pitt in a box?
Then, Drew's breaking some big Hollywood news with Sunny Anderson.
You guys excited for this comeback, right?
Plus,
I'm salivating.
tips to make a to die for mac and cheese with Desperate Housewives star Terry Hatcher.
Today at 3 on News 8.
It's a new trend in travel. More women opting to go on vacation alone. CBS' Wendy Gillette has a closer look.
The Fairmont Scottsdale Princess offers a cozy Arizona escape for travelers who prefer secluded time alone. Private villas with fireplaces and balconies overlooking desert Flora right near the Sisley Paris Spa within a spa, a big draw for women who want a more exclusive experience. Miles away at the JW Marriott Scottsdale Camelback, one of those where we stayed for a special rate, the spa just underwent a $26 million renovation, including a hot and cold wellness circuit and zero-gravity chairs that utilize vibration and sound wave therapy to encourage relaxation.
We feel that the spa will be a draw for women travelers to this market.
Capturing solo women travelers is big business. Grandview Research finds the segment generated over $262 million in revenue in 2024, expected to reach almost $600 million by 2030.
Also in Scottsdale, Savannah Wellness Resort and Spa estimates almost a third of its guests are women traveling by themselves.
I think they're coming to us because they want to travel alone. But they don't want to feel lonely.
Jennifer Klaus from Missoula, Montana, will be back in May. Her 6th visit to the resort, almost all of them by herself. She says solo stays prioritize her needs.
Even if you travel really well with somebody, there's always that part that is worried about what is the other person experiencing or what are they wanting to experience.
Experiences at Savannah include days filled with all types of classes, spa appointments, and even trying out a ropes course.
That's it, yes, you got it.
Starting at the bottom and quickly climbing high, a challenge only tackled alone. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, Scottsdale, Arizona.
And as we head to break, here's a live look at CityCam 8. Nicole is in next with your full forecast.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Menards 11% rebate is here. From lighting to lumber, from doors to floors. The bigger the project, the bigger the rebate. Morton Water Softener's Wi-Fi integration allows for tracking and alerts, putting you in control of your water. This water softener is a value of $577.96 after rebate. We have a great selection of Richmond electric and gas water heaters ready to take home today. This tankless water heater is a value of $1049.99 after rebate. Hurry in, the 11% rebate is here.
Save big money at Menards.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit Maury'sWestSalemKia.com.
At Toma Health, our cardiac rehab specialists take your treatment to heart.
I'm Tom from Toma. I've been a cardiac rehab patient at Toma Health. They were very helpful. You know, they were not only just treating the heart, treating all the other aspects of the health. And I enjoyed working with the whole staff.
So we'd make this an enjoyable experience while we're also, still very strategically trying to improve and help them feel better.
Learn more about Toma Health Cardiac Rehab at tomahealth.org. During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery and setup and a $300 shopping cart. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Well, after our short stretch of fake spring, even with some overnight rain, and some of us even saw some overnight thunderstorms, we're getting a rude awakening now as we head into the afternoon. Some heavy and wet snow is on the way for some of us, still making its way out through southern Minnesota right now. If we take a little bit of a closer look at it, though, once this front edge of that snow first reaches into the area, we're likely going to be seeing a little bit of a rain to snow mixed transition period, because these temperatures across this front edge still not even close to freezing. In fact, well above freezing. Eau Claire still at around 38, Winona still in the 40s. So definitely going to be a transition. And even so, when it does start to snow, it's going to be that wet, heavy, clumping snow, meaning not the pretty snow or not the snow that any of us want to shovel. A wet snow is really going to be in the forecast as we head into the afternoon. So let's continue to track it out. Still already seeing some of that rain-snow mix making its way into Eau Claire now, but as we go into the early evening hours, very late afternoon, we'll continue to see it move further to the east, really drawing a fine line for areas along and north of I-90. That's where we're seeing that sharp cutoff of that cold air as well. Even La Crosse on that boundary zone, but we're still seeing temperatures in the 40s as we head into the later afternoon hours. So that means we're likely seeing that rain for the most part and not so much of a snow transition until we get a little bit later in the evening. Then we turn to all snow as we head after about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tonight. Then temperatures start to really lessen or get a little bit colder, promoting that transition to snow. Another question here is going to be where that little line of snow continues to form as we go into the overnight period. That's where we could see maybe the potential for another inch or two to fall, depending on where that extremely narrow band sets up. Overall, though, everyone should be clear from this system as we go into tomorrow morning. So we'll likely see that snow continue for folks north of I-90 all the way through the afternoon and into the overnight. We should be done by the morning because it's that wet and heavy snow. It's going to compact pretty easily. So the snow amounts aren't looking to be extremely significant, but it is going to be our first snow in quite some time. So most of the area, again, north of I-90, expecting around 1 to 3 inches, maybe an inch or more, wherever that last band really decides to set up. Again, though, going to be that wet and heavy snow, so not exceptional amounts. Another thing that we need to keep in mind this afternoon, it is quite windy out there. We're already seeing those strong wind gusts this afternoon. As we head into the evening, they'll start to lessen, but still going to be staying breezy all the way while that snow comes through. So the visibilities are really going to be taking a hit as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. Not ideal driving conditions, definitely passable, but if you don't have to be on the roads this afternoon, definitely might want to stay home or at least off until we get later in this evening. And then we're not done. We have another chance of snow coming in as we go into Thursday night. The potential for 3 inches, mainly between Eau Claire and La Crosse, but there's a wide berth with this, going to be a very narrow band of snow passing through with definitely higher amounts than what we're seeing this afternoon. So something that all of us are going to want to be paying attention to, because again, that band could set up to just be about a county or less wide. So the potential for all of us to see that snow, but not all of us will be seeing it, if that kind of makes sense. Either way, everybody getting that taste of winter now as we go into the end of the week. It's back.
Sure, this taste of winter will definitely be a shock to the system, but at least we have something to look forward to with that taste of spring. Thanks, Nicole. Still to come, proof persistence pays off. One man's wild lottery strategy coming up next.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout our entire store.
King Furniture. Nice people.
Nice furniture. Walt never smoked a day in his life, so when he developed a bad cough, we never thought lung cancer, but that's what it was. What gives a non-smoker lung cancer? A friend suggested we check the house for radon. Sure enough, it was high. We've had it taken care of now, but I wish we'd known sooner. Walt died 4 weeks and 5 days after the diagnosis. If you haven't had your home checked for radon, do it. Do it for your family. No one should lose someone they love because of this.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together. And doing our thing. For you. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
This is Angela from La Crosse Fireplace Company. Add cozy ambiance and heat to your home with an electric fireplace. They work perfectly in a townhome, a condo, and even in an apartment. See the wide variety of styles and sizes, wall-mounted and built-in at lacrossefireplace.com. Unlike the big box stores, our electric fireplaces are high-quality, stylish pieces. The flames are realistic, and it adds a splash of personality to your home. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout our entire store.
King Furniture. Nice people.
Nice furniture.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's one Ohio man's motto, and he won the lotto after 22 years of playing the same 6 numbers. He played every single week, even having friends buy the tickets for him when he's out of town. Earlier this month, it finally paid off, taking home the $3.5 million jackpot. Now don't go too far. Nicole will have a final look at your weather when we come back.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Can your floor stand up to this? At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. You need a flooring that can stand up to mud, pets, and a crew like this. Don't sacrifice beauty for function. We'll help you find the perfect flooring to fit your lifestyle and budget. Come in and see our huge selection of luxury vinyl and tile. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, where our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat.
Well, we have some strong winds and a wet forecast for the rest of the afternoon. Starting to see some rain move into Eau Claire now, but that'll eventually turn over to a wet and heavy snow as we go later into the evening, and then even more snow as possible by Thursday night. So a wintry wallop is going
Breaking
to hit
back
us.
out the jackets and the boots. All right, thanks, Nicole. Well, that does it for us at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5. Have a great day.